You know that fellow, the one coming here the other day?
Who?
I pointed him out to you.
There's people coming in and out all day long.
He had a particular look in his eye.
What kind of look?
Kind you don't forget.
I forgot.
He's over there. Remember now?
Think so? Why?
I think he just got out of prison.
Well, if he's done his time, he's a free man as anybody else.
He's free, yes, but is he rehabilitated?
You want to ask him?
You looking for trouble?
I'm just saying.
Unless
What?
he was in Iraq.
Iraq?
They busted in the National Guard the other day.
You think?
Maybe he come in with them.
Hell, the children's husband was on that bus.
Everett come back in one piece. This boy didn't. Take a look.
I wish you'd put it back on.
He's the same age as my daughter.
I think it was one of those, what do you call them?
Roadside bombs?
Yeah, what do you call them?
Devices?
Yeah.
Improvised.
Yeah.
Improvised devices, IEDs.
Jesus, he's scratching his stump.
Maybe he thinks it's still there.
I heard they wiggle their toes, say they got him and they don't.
You know what I can't figure is this. How do you dig up asphalt, bury a bomb, and nobody sees you do all that? I mean, it's not like putting cherry bombs in someone's mailbox on Halloween.
I don't know. They do it all the time.
That's my point.
There must be some way.
Then why don't our people drive off the road?
Hmm?
If there's going to be a bomb in the road, why don't our people take another way?
You can go around.
I mean, why the fuck go down the road if you know there's going to be some bomb waiting to blow your ass away?
How are they going to get where they're going if there's no other way?
Improvise.
Improvise.
They do it. Why the fuck can't we?
I don't know.
That's the problem.
What's the problem?
Boy, if every time you step out the door, you know somebody's going to be there to whack you in the head with a 2x4, you're going to keep going out that door.
What if there's no other way out?
Then you're fucked.
You think we're fucked?
What do you think?
I'd like to ask him if he thinks we're winning over there.
I'll tell you, you lost a leg. You lost big.
I'd still like to know what he thinks.
You don't want to know what he thinks.
I'd still like to ask him.
They ask generals every day if we're winning, and they give you an answer the way a mule gives you a hard day's work. Slow and coming and nothing to show.
Maybe he knows something they don't.
All he knows is he lost his leg.
How do you know?
If I lost my leg, that's all I'd ever know.
Paper asked one of them about the war. What do you think he said?
I don't know.
He said, it's the right thing. We're bringing freedom to them. We're doing it day by day.
Nah, you can't print sarcasm.
You think he was?
No, reading it and hearing it ain't the same.
You think the soldier didn't mean it?
If you don't hear it, it's no different than the blind seeing it.
Well, we're over there so they can be free.
What?
I said we're over there so they can be free.
You sure about that?
Well, you said it yourself.
No, I said it 3 years ago. I didn't say it today.
You don't think we're over there for freedom?
I don't even care.
You don't even care.
I've got somebody over there. My concern for their freedom vanished the day she was in country.
There's folks and people over there that do care.
All right, well, why the fuck you got to try and even things up, boy? Why the fuck can I say that something sucks without you saying, now, Curtis, let's look at it from the other fellow's side? I was on that side. I didn't look at his side when I was on that side, and now that I'm on this side, I ain't looking at his side. I'm done with sides.
You won't be for long.
Well, I'll be what the fuck I want.
So be for freedom.
Freedom.
Yes, freedom. It is a dear and cherished thing for a man to speak his mind, practice his religion, and live his life without the fear of losing it by those very acts. People over there are insensitive bastards, cultural sensitivity notwithstanding.
You ain't blinking.
I ain't as dumb as you think.
I'm proved that you don't.
All right.
They don't want to be free.
Huh?
Them over there, they don't want to be free.
You been over there?
All right, Roy. If somebody comes over, gets rid of a son of a bitch tyrant dictator so you can be free, and all you want to do is kill each other afterwards, then maybe the way to do things over there is to let them settle it with blood, their blood. And when it's been drained, last one standing can take a fucking hike.
I don't think that's a very good way to do things.
No.
Nope.
Roy,
What?
do you have any idea why they're killing each other over there?
Curtis.
Do you have any idea?
Curtis.
Do you fucking know?
No.
I'll tell you. All about saving face.
Saving face.
And honor.
Honor.
That's right.
No, I don't understand.
All right, Leroy, you remember when we took that trip up to New York City right after 9/11?
Yeah.
And every time we tried to cross a street, some son of a bitch tried to run us over, even though we had the green light, even though the son of a bitch was obligated by law to let us cross the street. That son of a bitch wanted to run over you, me, and our wives, all because that son of a bitch was such a hurry to get to the next red light. They just took down the towers, and now that motherfucker wanted to take us down.
I remember.
Okay, and you remember you called one of them an asshole.
I do.
And that son of a bitch ran out his truck, chased you down, threatened to kill you unless you apologized for calling him an asshole. Had you by the shirt, back up against the wall, ready to suck your lungs out.
Yeah.
What was he doing?
Saving face.
That's what the motherfuckers are doing over there.
Someone called them all assholes.
And it's been driving them nuts ever since. If my little girl comes back from Iraq like that, boy, you don't want to know what I'm going to do.
Save face.
No, Leroy. I'm going to shoot the president.
Curtis.
No, I'm going to shoot the president. I'm going to lay my gun down.
Curtis.
Won't even put up a struggle. Won't care if they toss me off the highest building into a pit of 1,000 hungry snakes.
You're just talking.
Yeah, I'm not just talking.
You're just talking.
You think I'm just talking.
I know you're talking.
And then you better listen. Because my little girl comes back from Iraq like that boy. Have no doubt what I will do.
Just fight for people's freedom, Curtis.
No, Roy, she is not fighting for people's freedom. She's fighting for the mess of a man who had no mind or understanding of what he got into. A man who was looking for a fight, and when he got into it, he couldn't get out of it. A man who stepped into the water without checking out how deep it was. A man with the uncomplicated notion that conviction needs no correction. A man who pulled down the blinds, not so that people can't see in, but so that he can't see out. And in that little room, gathered the men who cheered him on. Have no doubt, Leroy, what I will do. Do not have any doubt.
You're just talking.
You're listening. And soon others will too.
Yeah, you keep talking like this, people are going to take notice. Curtis, your little girl ain't the only one over there. That all may be wrong in your opinion, but you don't talk like this.
Well, if people don't like the way I talk, they can get up and they can leave this country because I'll fight to keep it free. So I can talk. I'll lose a leg if I have to.
Yeah. Curtis, if they think you're a threat to kill somebody, especially you know who, times like this with terrorist sleeper cells sleeping all over the place, they just might do something about
And
it.
Jason, they just might.
So take heed.
No. Leroy, time comes when reason is weakened by pain and suffering. When words like "stay the course" become as meaningless as "till death do us part" to a broken marriage. You know, it's like watching this year's crop slide through your fingers. You know, next year's is meaningless if you've got nothing to put in your stomach today. And when a certain hunger can't be satisfied, all is gain. And the bigger the gain, the better the satisfaction.
Curtis, there's people here.
If those soldiers come to my door, I will not be gracious.
Curtis.
I will not tolerate civility. I will kill someone And in his death, my voice will be found.
I hope you're not talking like this on the phone.
I'll talk whatever I want to talk.
You do know
here anywhere.
You do know the NSA is tapping telephones looking for suspicious people.
Oh, then they must be tapping the White House.
Maybe you're just trying to save face.
Maybe you're an asshole.
No, you voted for him.
What?
I said you voted for him.
I didn't vote for him to go and fuck up everything.
Why did you vote for him?
I didn't know he was such a fucking moron.
Keep it down.
Don't tell me to keep it down.
Then you better understand that permission comes with a vote. You gave it to the man. It's your fault as much as his. What's happened? You're the moron.
Oh, really? Am I the one who had no fucking plan after the
That's
invasion?
not the point.
Am I the one who said, mission accomplished, back to the ranch, time for a blowjob?
Not listening
Oh, well, are
to
you
me.
listening to me?
I'm not. You're telling me that's not how it works.
And I'm telling you that it don't work.
No, what you're telling me is something different.
Roy, are you saying that I caused that boy to lose his foot?
Leg. Of course not.
What the fuck are you saying?
I'm just saying.
And you go, if you ask that boy who he voted for, and don't be surprised who it was, but remember, it's just a vote. Once you give a man your vote, you can't vote for another 4 years. You can't do nothing other than what I'm doing right now, and it ain't enough.
Why'd you vote for him twice?
No, fuck you, Roy.
Why'd you vote for him twice?
I couldn't stand the other guy.
Now you can't stand this
No, I
guy.
can't stand any of them.
Why don't you run for president?
They don't elect people like me.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing's wrong with me.
So then you'll win.
You think it's just that easy?
Well, if all you want to do is complain.
You're saying that a man should keep quiet if he disagrees with
I'm
something.
not saying that.
What the fuck are you
I'm saying things might turn out fine. You're not over there.
What makes you think that?
Are you over there?
My daughter is!
It's not the same thing.
Or you want us both over there?
Look, Curtis, I'm saying in the heat of things, sometimes it's hard to see clear.
And when it turns cold, blindness sets in.
I'm saying sometimes things happen because they happen.
No, they better happen fast because people have lost patience.
I'm just saying.
No, you're just saying.
You may not know everything.
I don't think anybody knows everything.
You sound like you do.
Then you do not distinguish what you hear.
What don't I hear?
Cry of many. A hollowness of few. Goodwill gone rancid. Noble ambition in retreat.
We must never retreat or we'll lose everything.
What the fuck do you think we're doing now?
Retreating?
Same way old age sets in. First one gray hair, then as far as you can scratch.
You saying it's already happening?
Yes, it's every hour on that clock.
I don't think everybody would agree with you.
When you took a fucking poll.
I don't have to.
Oh, you just fucking know.
That's right.
And tell me where you stand.
I don't stand anywhere.
Bullshit. Where a man stands, so do his opinions.
I'm sick of people and their fucking
Are you
opinions.
sick of me?
If your little girl wasn't over there, you wouldn't be talking like
You're
this.
sure about that?
My little girl isn't over there?
Well, that makes you right.
No. Saying my world is different than yours.
Oh, I see. Everybody lives in their own little world.
Man with a bomb, man who loves life. Man who has everything, man about to lose everything. That's the way it is.
And that's not the way it is, but if you're saying I'm worried, you're goddamn right.
You're saying that.
No, I'm saying, if you're saying I base my opinions on fear,
I'm saying exactly that.
I am not
Who
afraid.
are you kidding?
I am legitimately pissed off
Because you're afraid, not because you're right.
because I'm legitimately afraid. And that is right.
Legitimate or not, it makes people think strange things.
You saying I'm strange.
I'm saying when reasons get strange, people get strange.
Which implies that I am strange.
Should be a warning.
You fucking warning me?
I'm fucking warning you.
Don't fucking warn me.
Don't fucking stand
I'll
there.
say what the fuck I want.
And I'll say what the fuck I
You can
want.
say what the fuck you want, but you better watch what the fuck you say.
You threatening me?
I'm warning
Fucking warn me.
you. You got a problem.
I got a problem.
Yeah, a man who's afraid to take a stance, no man at all.
You're saying I'm not a man?
I'm telling you, you're not the man I thought you were.
Where's my $10?
What?
You owe me $10.
You'll get your $10.
When?
Don't fucking remind
It's
me.
mine to remind.
$10.
I didn't say give it to me now.
What'd you fucking ask for it?
I didn't ask, I reminded you.
Well, then let me remind you. When you remind someone, it's the same as asking for it.
You're always the one asking for it.
What did you say?
You want to make something of it?
Kiss my ass.
Kiss my ass.
I wouldn't kiss it for all the money in the world.
No, but you'd sure lick it clean if I could get your girl home safe.
You are one fucking ass.
Every man has his price. Yours is my ass.
I don't think I like it.
Yeah, but you do it. That's the point.
So would you?
That's not the point.
It is the point.
Pay the bill and we're even.
Get on your fucking knees and say you're sorry. Then we're fucking even.
Get your gun, Curtis.
Well, don't try me.
Get your fucking gun. I'll be outside waiting.
And then what?
We can make believe it's Iraq.
Third paragraph, bottom of the business section.
It's awful how people get taken advantage, and I'm going to do everything in my power to stop this from happening again. Investment banking is about investing people's money, not stealing it. Now tell me if I'm wrong, but isn't Wiley the one who was stealing the money?
That's not the third paragraph.
He got away with murder.
You made a deal.
Isn't that what I
No,
said?
you said murder.
He built millions of investors.
I had nothing to do with that.
You worked for him.
Johnny Cochran worked for OJ, doesn't make him guilty.
How about as an accessory?
Accessory to what?
To deceive the
I
shareholders.
had nothing to do with
Your
that.
name is right here.
I was interviewed.
Were you aware of any illicit activities prior to the investigation?
You read the rest.
Yeah, well, whatever you said didn't satisfy the journalists.
I wasn't indicted.
You were questioned.
Everyone was.
Everyone who was suspected of being complicit.
I wasn't
You
complicit.
mean they didn't find you complicit?
They didn't find me complicit because there's nothing to find.
Nothing they found.
Nothing to find.
You know, I find this intriguing. I find it fascinating that even if evidence is not found, you're technically not guilty, even though you're understandably guilty. You know, I like that. Understandably guilty.
It's wonderful, isn't
It's
it?
appalling.
Would you have it any other way?
Yes.
You wait till you do something.
What I might do is not the issue.
What I do isn't the issue.
You work for him.
I don't work for him, I work for his bank. We get a lot of hours out of him and he pays us on time.
Him?
I'm in the bank.
But if you felt you weren't abiding by his interests, he'd fire you.
You're assuming all his interests are
Yeah,
criminal.
some of them are.
Some of them were. You should be more careful with the language you use. It reveals sloppy, prejudicial thinking on your part.
It reveals what everyone else is thinking.
I don't care what everyone else is thinking.
Anyone who says he doesn't care is
Are you
lying.
calling me a liar?
No, not all of you.
Not all of me.
Only part of you.
What does that mean?
No one is a complete liar. People lie about certain things, not everything.
Get to the point.
I asked you a question before and you ignored me.
You were stepping on my foot.
I was trying to shave.
I was trying to shower.
All morning?
Is there a time limit?
Decency limits one's excesses.
Decency inhibits a gentleman's demands.
You saying I'm indecent?
No, I'm saying you're a prick.
You said to me when we first met that our love was to be an ethical love. That we would keep it secure for the temptations of our last affairs. That we would pull back the veil and free ourselves from what we didn't want to see. Well, it seems you've forgotten.
Yeah, well, we just met. We were laying ground. We wanted to make sure we were coming from the same place.
And that place was honesty.
Honesty.
Yes, you said honesty above all else. You said you wouldn't tolerate anything less than full disclosure, which meant never lying.
I would never use the phrase full disclosure. That would denigrate the relationship to property. And I never use the word honesty.
Oh, you made it very clear. It's etched in
Well,
memory.
you remember
I
wrong.
remember exactly what you said.
You remember what you thought I said, not what I said.
Are you calling me a liar?
No, I just think you have a very fixed view of the world.
Unlike yours.
Unlike ours. What time are you leaving?
I don't know.
What time is your auction?
What difference does it make?
You're generally very precise.
It's Monday morning,
You're
Grace.
precise on Mondays as well.
Are we measuring my
I
preciseness?
merely asked you a question.
About the future?
About now.
I'll let you know
When?
I'm ready.
You're lying.
I'm I'm not
No,
lying.
you are lying.
I said I'd let you know.
No, what you said is you weren't going to give me the pleasure of knowing.
No, that's a lie.
No, Ben, you lie to me all day long. I say, do you want to take a walk? And you say you're in the middle of something. I say, do you like my new dress? You say, why do you need a new one? I say, do you love me? You say, not now.
Yeah, well, that's not lying.
What is it then?
That's something else.
No, that is exactly what I mean by sloppy thinking.
Oh, bullshit!
No, Ben, you have an incredibly sloppy mind. That's why you're so overly precise about everything else in your life. That's why you cover things up.
What do I cover up?
The way you feel,
What I feel.
who you really are. You're so incredibly fragile. You're like a fine object to be looked at and admired, but never touched, never criticized. I was very careful to use the word loyalty, knowing that you would construe it as honesty. I was never charged with a crime. I was never convicted. I'm just the victim of your fucking suspicion.
Yeah, mine and others.
I'm not engaged to others, I'm engaged to you. And what I meant by loyalty was trust.
Yeah, and that's what I meant by honesty.
What you meant is what I said.
How do you separate the two?
If someone I loved killed someone, I tried to disprove it.
Even though you knew he did it.
There are few people I deeply love.
Even though he's a murderer.
I didn't say loyalty was without fault.
No, you just insist on
I
it.
need to know if I'm in a burning building, you would come in for me without hesitation.
There are people who don't even know you that would do
Because
that.
they're loyal.
Because they're paid.
Would you?
Would you?
Loyalty and love with are under petty accusations.
You're saying I'm petty.
Your accusations are.
Your tone
Fuck
is...
you!
Like last night.
Last night,
Yeah, you never said a word.
you were too busy fucking.
You weren't.
It wouldn't have mattered.
All you had to do was say something.
I did.
While you were drying your hair.
I was drying my
You
hair.
were sitting on the toilet.
I had to go.
You were masturbating.
So what?
While on the phone?
Before the phone.
You could have stopped.
How do you stop?
You let
Of
go.
what?
Who was it?
I told you, Laura.
Lauren.
Laura.
Then why did you say I miss you, I love you?
Because I miss her and love her.
You barely know her.
I know her enough.
To say we're cunt fucking?
Yes.
People say we're having sex, not cunt fucking.
Sex is different.
How is it different?
It's what you use in print or general conversation.
You were having a conversation.
It was intimate.
You intimate with women?
Not then.
Women too.
How about you?
We're talking about
It
you.
wouldn't matter.
Would it make any difference?
None at all.
That was your father on the phone.
Don't push your luck.
Don't threaten me.
Then get off me.
Standing right over
Then
here.
stay there.
How is your father?
Fine.
Your mother?
Fine.
Your grandmother?
They're all fine.
How's your cunt?
Do I upset you?
No.
I upset you.
I would
I
say-
upset you.
No, I'm just surprised.
Surprised.
More than
You
surprised.
shouldn't be.
I am. It's a pity. You spend a lot of time with a person only to find out she's been holding back something quite
You
strange.
said you wanted to know all about me.
Like, I merely asked you a
No,
question.
you insisted like a dog at the dinner
But I
table.
want to know if you had something to hide.
It's called protecting, not hiding.
Protecting what?
Myself.
From me?
Yes.
Are you fucking someone else besides me?
What makes you think that?
Answer me.
Your doorman.
My doorman.
Your doorman.
The one that gets you high and brings you dough.
Yes.
Where?
Here.
Not here.
Where are they?
The boy in the room.
The locker room.
The locker
The
room.
laundry room.
Behind the dryers.
In the dryers.
You fucking amaze me. You, the most monster people, polite, demure, quiet in the crowd. People always gravitate to you. They become like beloved and pour out their hearts. You know, they think you're listening, keeping account of every word they say. Just, you know, everyone wants you. Men want you. Women want you. I want you. Is this some reaction to your childhood? Your promiscuity?
Certainly not.
The trauma you haven't worked
No.
through? A pleasure you yourself don't yet understand?
Fear.
Of what?
The unknown.
The unknown.
Of reality.
What of it?
I doubt its very existence.
Is that why you're a slut?
It's something I need.
Like an addiction?
Like air. I choke without it.
So you fuck.
Yes.
Does it help?
No.
Do you doubt your own existence?
No.
Do you doubt my existence?
Yes.
I'm right here.
No, you're not.
I'm right here.
No, look at me. When I look into a person's face, it's like I'm looking at a photograph. He looks real, but he's not. You look real, but you're not.
Except for me.
Except for me.
You are so incredibly
There's
self-centered.
no one here but me.
But I'm here!
No, you're there.
Are you suicidal?
No.
There's people who think like that are suicidal.
Disappearing would be more accurate.
Would you ever attempt anything stupid?
I'll be the judge of that.
Are you depressed?
No.
Do you ever get depressed?
I get legitimately depressed.
Do I depress you?
That would be legitimate.
Spread your legs.
You're doing it wrong.
Oh, I'm doing it right.
I don't feel a thing. Don't ever do that to me again.
Are you threatening me?
I don't threaten people, I turn them into blubber, remember?
Like when you were a kid?
That was a long time ago.
We'll go there.
Where?
That place right before college.
Why must you dig up the past?
Past is prologue.
Leave it as it is.
Oh, I just can't accept things.
You can't.
No, the girl you've been giving me is not the one I now want. I want the other one, the one all the other boys got.
There is no other one.
Oh, come on, yes there is. I mean, that's why you're so quiet, so modest. You keep a lid on it. Hey, I'm not good enough for the other girls, so you gave me the good girl, the make-believe girl, the girl men fall in love
You're
with.
imagining.
Am I?
You don't understand.
Oh man, I won't accept that.
I can.
But you shouldn't.
I do.
But you won't.
I can dismiss whatever I want.
No one can. Why didn't you go with your friends? Why did you leave them?
Because
Something needed to be satisfied.
Yes.
I mean, you were very young.
I was very
you
young.
were too young.
Yes.
A long way from home.
Yes.
You let yourself get taken away
No.
by those who don't
No.
appreciate our customs, but you were aware of it.
Traveling.
So you spread your legs
It was late.
with someone who doesn't appreciate our openness.
That never came to mind.
Did he speak English?
No.
But enough.
Enough for what?
For what you did.
You weren't there.
But others were.
It was nighttime.
And he looked and fuck you?
Yes.
Like I fucked you
Like
last time.
everyone
Is that
fucks
how
me.
everyone fucks you?
Yes.
You didn't even speak English.
That's why we laughed.
That's not why we laugh.
No, we don't laugh, Ben. Our affair is a sad affair. It's our inability to find love that brought us together in the first place.
You were looking for it.
Looking for what?
Looking for trouble.
I didn't want trouble.
Yeah, you wanted him to fuck
I
you.
wasn't thinking about what I wanted.
Yeah, I find that hard to believe.
He asked me if I wanted tea.
Yeah, you said you didn't speak
He
English.
showed me a glass.
And so you showed him yourself.
No.
Unequivocally.
No.
Be more precise. Then I will. You stayed with him and the others and they shared you. What?
I was drunk. I was half asleep.
Yeah, you could have gone to the authorities.
There would have been no point.
So you stayed with them.
Yes.
And turned crime into pleasure.
Yes.
I'm engaged to a whore.
No.
It wasn't the first time, was it?
No.
So you are a whore.
What's troubling you then?
Everything had been going so perfectly well. So well, I decided, who are you?
I told you everything you wanted to know.
Who are you, really?
I have no idea. I reinvent myself on a daily basis.
That's impossible,
Improbable.
unimaginable.
But necessary. What is it, Ben?
I loved you from the first moment I saw you. I'll never forget, we were in Soho, the galleries were all gone, the fashionistas moved in. I looked at the mess around me, and I was the only one left. I stood there crying. What we had. Oh man, what we had. He said, come, we'll go to Chelsea. I reached for your hand and you never said a word.
There was nothing to say.
Only your modesty and its contagious warmth.
That was the moment.
It was your eyes. So steady, so calm. Never recklessly gazing, just always at ease and content. I remember I wanted to tell you right there and then that I loved you and I would love you forever.
You should have told me.
Sometimes you don't know how. Something you feel. Like I'm feeling now. The world around me is incomprehensible. Mad, bent on taking us all to hell. Or is it me who's losing his mind? Some disease you don't know you have until it's too late? Or is the madness always there? And our attempt at reason nothing but an attempt to deny its presence? What I'm saying is, if you need to spread your legs to make love, I understand. But if you don't need to make love, then I don't understand spreading the legs unless you open and close them because of a twitch. Is that what it is? Just a nervous little twitch?
I've never thought of it like that.
Well, it can make all the difference in the world.
If that'll make you happy.
Is it?
If you mean, do I need to spread my legs to make love, then yes, but I can spread my legs without the need to make love.
And what need is that?
Someone else's need.
Isn't that disgusting?
It was once.
Then you agree?
No.
What you just
No, I
said?
merely say things. We merely say things. In this madness to relieve the pain and grief before we vanish from the earth and are gone forever like a twitch.
No.
Yes.
No, I won't accept that. There needs to be an accountability to correct yourself and get back on track.
I'm accountable to no one, not even myself, whoever that is.
Then you deceive yourself.
I deceive no one.
You've been deceiving me?
Are you talking about my fucking?
No, I'm talking about last night.
Last night. When I told you about my parents walking in on me. That was a long time ago, Ben. I was a child.
It happened all the time.
Yes?
Did they beat you?
No?
Berate you?
They shut the door.
And went away?
Down the hall.
You like chicken salad.
Yes.
You had chicken in the fridge.
No.
And the boys came back
Yes.
while your father did nothing.
Yes.
While he read his paper.
Yes.
And your mother prepared dinner.
That's what people do.
That is not what people do. Something has happened.
Nothing has happened.
He was right.
Who is right?
Journalist. Brace Henley is the most improbable casting of a Wall Street lawyer. If you do not pay attention, her shyness and fairness will make you want to protect her, not investigate her. She can say nothing and make it mean everything, which leads me to believe that she could be suspected of the things that they were saying about her. Did you partake in the defrauding of those homeless investors?
What do you want me to say?
Yes.
Yes.
You make me sick.
Well, what do you want me to say, Ben? You want me to say no? Tell me what you want me to say. I'll make all your pain go away.
Well, I had a little chat with your father.
My father? When?
No.
When I was in the shower?
He's very worried.
Why didn't you tell me my father called?
You were in the shower?
Well, I haven't been in the shower for 2 hours.
Other things came
No,
up.
other things came up. You don't wait to tell me my father calls, Ben. You tell me immediately.
I couldn't.
You mean you wouldn't?
You know, it's even hard enough.
No, wrong. He loves me unconditionally.
Well, love has nothing to do with it.
Not if he understands what love is.
No human being can love as unconditional
Then
as you
he's
say.
not human.
Never the falling out.
Never.
Never a big fight.
Never.
It never got dirty.
It never got to where I wished someone was dead.
But you have.
What?
Wish someone were dead.
Yes.
You made that much. You made that much fucking money? It says right here you made $25 million. You, not the firm. You made $25 million?
That's incorrect.
You
Look
never,
how to read.
you never even mentioned it to
I
me.
don't work for you.
Yeah, well, millions of investors were built while you all made $25 million.
Because they were built.
Why do they have to get the money from somewhere?
Somewhere can be anywhere.
Is that the lawyer in you?
We did our work, we earned our fees.
You set up the deals.
We didn't set up the deals, we judged them for legal clarity. Any fraud committed occurred outside legal obligations.
But you were aware of
I
it.
was aware of nothing.
You work there 12 hours a day and you know nothing?
Not a thing.
And that's your position.
It's not a position, it's the truth.
Have you no pity for the poor souls who were wiped out?
Not as much as I do for you. Not as much as you'll soon need.
What the fuck do you mean by that?
I meant every word of it.
Are you threatening?
Yes.
I could beat you up. Leave you in the street all bloody. You put your head in the oven and hold it without any effort at all. Turn up the gas and watch you die.
How about hell for our honeymoon, Ben? I heard the weather's great. It's really hot. It never rains.
You want to go on a honeymoon?
Sure, you could fuck me. You could beat me. You could put my head in the oven. You could take my death and send pictures to all the built investors. It might put some sunshine into their shattered lives.
It's the least it'll do.
You forgot something.
Thank you for coming out to support Raider Lomax. Saving Face Out of Time, directed and written by Raider Lomax.
Speech! Speech!
Will Harper, Brian Floyd, Lucy Alibar, and Nick Gallegos.
Woo!
We want to invite you all next door to Stouse to chat with Raider and the actors and talk about the play.
Thank you all for coming. I'm ready. Thank you all for coming. It's a pleasure.
Good job, man.